Hello. It's been a tough week this week. Anyway, um, after watching the video lecture, again, here's my reflection. So for this week four, I learned that about the three Goldilocks conditions for life. The right mix of chemicals, just the right amount of energy and the water environment. It's really cool to think that life may actually have started near underwater volcano vents. And I was also fascinated by Luca, that's Luca, which means the last universal common ancestor. At first, I didn't know that all life can be traced back to a single simple cell that lived a billion years ago. But ultimately, I finally got a clearer picture of how evolution works. So, Charles Darwin's theory, or idea actually, of the natural selection means for me that it's not individuals that adapt, but species over time. So as helpful traits get passed on to the next generation, as the saying goes, survival of the fittest. Yeah. Sorry about the backlog. So in terms of the impact, before back in school, I always thought that I was something very mysterious and sudden, but now I see it's a long, evolving process. That's how I thought about life before, and also upon learning Charles Darwin's theory, how his ideas clashed with religious beliefs, his scientific beliefs helped me understand why some people are actually still finding evolution very controversial, especially if they try to if these were erased with a literal interpretation of creation stories. That's the usual tension, part of the tension. So anyway, in the future, I'd like to learn more about the Miller experiment and how science or scientists try to create the conditions of Earth, of the early Earth. And it's fascinating also that electricity and basic gases could create amino acids, and that's actually the building blocks of life. And it really makes you wonder, how could life exist elsewhere too? I mean, could life exist elsewhere too, like in other places? So that's my question that still lingers in my mind.